Minnesota wins the tap. They'll have the ball to start the fourth quarter as well. Towns, he played very well in that game in mid-December. Then he missed 15 straight after that. He lights the lamp for the first time this afternoon. Wolves come in having lost 10 in a row. They have 2 losing streaks this year of 10 or more. And there's that three-pointer you were wishing for.
Yeah.
Towns drives in on Zoo, floats it up and floats it in.
Wound up being off the glass, and I don't need a screen. I can get it myself.
Towns jumps out behind the three-point line. One of the best above-the-break shooters in the game today. Knocks down the tray. Kawhi tailgated by Wiggins. Feeds to Zoo. Down the lane, a whistle and a foul. I'll be the one asking the questions here. Kawhi Leonard, foul line jumper.
I know I got carried away with that question. I apologize.
Towns. And the Clippers on the power play.
Napier could not move his feet.
Wiggins. Seductive ball fake for Towns. Goes around Zubats and lays it in. Cannot convert, but if beats Zubats, taps it home.
That's what your big man's supposed to do. If the man defending you leaves to block a shot, you go right to the front of the rim for an offensive rebound. Nice defensive job.
Towns gets right back to work, sandwiched in between a pair of defenders, a whistle, and a foul will go against the Clippers. Clippers are shooting 57% from the field in this opening frame.
Well, think about this. As Towns throws this one down, because of the lineup that's on him. So Doc has 3 different people out there that he can put the ball in their hands and let them make decisions and make threes.
The defense converged on Lou. That left Kawhi wide open. Towns has been very aggressive in this first quarter. He has 11.
Creatures of habits, kind of takes them out of their routine when they have these early tip-offs. But when I was talking to Montrez, he said, hey, end of the day, you just got to be ready. You got to come prepared, go out there and execute.
So be ready to play whether it's 12 noon, whether it's 9 o'clock at night.
Towns continues his aggressive ways in this very prolonged first quarter that has had a great deal of free throws. Lou down the lane, a whistle and a foul. Attempted already. Lou moving to his left. Here comes the second-year player, Okogie. It's around JaMychal Green, swivels his way to freedom and lays it home. 5-point Clipper lead.
Pass, they get there with that deflection and steal.
Lou to Trez. Towns comes away with his 4th rebound. Clippers lead by 3. They've led by as many as 7. Just the 2nd game this year at full strength. Turnover. Broadcasters jinx him. Towns has played every minute so far. They've needed him.
There's that little screen down play for Towns to step back and shoot the 3. That's
And you look at the numbers, you look at the record, you look at their standing in the Western Conference. It is truly mind-boggling, but you really do kind of feel the need that everybody should be on the floor the rest of these 30 games. As 41 starting lineups, and yet they were a A+ 500 team and in the playoff race until the final weekend. Karl-Anthony Towns again lays it up at an ES 16.
Once the ball comes in.
George, brilliant stop and shoot, can't get it to go. Wolves look to add to their 8-0 run. Good closeout by Pat Beverly. Now Zubats comes back out to guard Zoo. Beg your pardon, Towns. The deflection recovered by Covington. To believe, even as you knew what was happening, give credit to Sacramento executing to perfection. Karl-Anthony Towns is now Leonard picks up Towns, doubled from above, in trouble, maybe got away with a walk. Rebound poked skyward repeatedly and co-op quarter. It was 50-38. Towns backs down on Harkless. Hit from behind, and Towns will go to the free throw line. To the hoop with the right hand and lays it in. Montrezl Harrell is down with an ankle. And back the other way, Jordan Bell able to lay it. You have been a part of the educational system, so you're recognizing this talent that I have. We have yet to discuss your time as a driver's ed instructor.
And sometimes other names that weren't as nice.
Leonard for another three. We are going to track somebody down that you taught. We have got to find this.
I would love to.
Zarkar, how about that? That's not a good one. We can do something. That's not a thing. We got to find it. We're going to do it. Covington for three. Tell you what, Minnesota keeps hanging.
I did not have a steering wheel on my side.
I feel like it was worn out.
Oh.
Towns for three. A nice little tap.
Right corner, he was hoping he would make the cut baseline. He did. He was rewarded.
Towns, strong drive, punching it in with a right hand.
Hard from the beginning, and all of a sudden you get a score against them. You've got to run back.
Great closeout by Kawhi. Covington misses. Wolves rebound, and Towns is fouled. Count it. Rodney Magruder in, Pat Beverly out. Inbound goes on the far side, and by Bates-Diop, no rebound. Towns counted and a foul. The last time out against the Sacramento Kings. Lou showing off the handles, tries to show off the touch. Martin loses the ball, and here comes Magruder.
Credit Shamet for getting back. Exactly the move he was working on with Sam Cassell yesterday after practice.
Driving on the floor, McLaughlin with a loose ball. Feeds to Towns, and he lays it in. Third time the charm.
Towns gets to the right place at the right time very often. He has nose for the basketball.
107-92 Clippers. Shamet curling, catching, but cannot connect. Minnesota just 2 for 9 in this fourth quarter. Towns back to Napier. The fourth quarter. A very big fadeaway from Lou Williams, and a big rebound by Towns inside. I'm willing to make that argument in Golden State to make adjustments to a team that was the 8th seed in the West. You can thank Jermichael Green for that. They have committed 25 fouls for what it's worth. That's more than their season average. Lou challenges his Towns, but not there. Whistle, loose ball foul against the Clippers. That'll be a leash. I think they're going to get it, and I think they're going to turn things around. Great people, great fans in Minnesota, and I have a lot of friends still in the organization. It has certainly been a tough time for them. For the team as well. Great asset to the Clippers. Beverly down the lane, rebuked by Karl-Anthony Towns. Here come the Wolves. Great closeout by Shamet. Two former Sixers going at it there. Inside the Towns, a whistle and the rip through.
And shoot.
Towns for three. Rebound by Beverly. Finds Trez behind the defense to the house. Oh, that rim will never be the same. Dangles around Wiggins. Makes the extra pass. Good ball movement for the Clippers. Jermichael Green. Great look at a three. Napier cradles the ball, challenges Magruder, and lays it in. 11